and then swallow. After swallow, you have to breathe out through your nose and breathe in through your mouth. We're full.
Okay, where are you from, madam?
America.
America, you ain't in this place. Okay.
Yeah. Bye. Ciao.
He said Chipotle.
He did not say Chipotle. He said goodbye, beautiful.
We gotta go down.
Hi. Good. Thank you. All right, guys.
Hey, guys.
It is the tour, and this is Pepe. Okay, we just left the Vaticano. It was beautiful, very, very beautiful. Sistine Chapel was nice. I did not record, guys. I want to be respectful, so sorry, no footage. There's a purple sign. It was built by somebody irrelevant. A lot of trinkets, gadgets, made in China probably. So just know, if you're paying a cheap price, it's made in China. We're gonna make a right, guys. The skirts are flowy. No, but seriously though, look how pretty these flowers are. Fresh flowers. Gorgeous. Amber, did you like the Sistine Chapel?
No.
She loved it. Hi. Like, that does actually look good. Hi. Oh, your eyes are gorgeous. when you try to compliment somebody and they don't speak English, he's like, oh, thank you. His eyes was gorgianas. I like that striped deal. Yeah. People pick the grapes manually and put the grapes into this machine, in this case. Into this part there is like a rolled mechanism who remove the branch from the grape, from the bunches, and the wood part, so the branch, come out from here, just to throw away the branch. And here fell down, in this case, fell down the skin, seeds and juice. Skin, because on the skin of the grapes there are all the property good for the wine. So the flavors, the flavors that the flavors from the environment. For example, when people say, "Oh, it's salty smell," and that's because it's close to the sea. It's just because on the skin and the wind are going to create like a veiled layer on the skin that catch all these properties. So the skin is really important if you want to improve the flavors of the wine. Really good. This wine cellar, it has been dug in 1881, so it's really old, from 20 workers for 3 months. So they dug by hand this wine cellar into the tough rocks. Our winery is called Tufaio because the rocks that we have underground is tufo in Italian, so tough rocks, I suppose, in English. And it's a volcanic stone. Yeah, for celebrating the stone, my father called the winery Tufaio. So it's 20 meters underground, where we have 12-14 degree always. Take some space from each other.
She got tiny legs.
Yeah, look your...
Somebody get in front and behind Tracy.
I'm gonna step down like a child.
Get on my back.
Yeah, I'm snapping. I'm about to go down here. Tracy got like Tracy, she's trying to kill me. Yes, you pay attention.
Those yogurts,
Look at them.
go really easy.
Oh, trust me, she is.
Our sparkle wine. Sparkle wine is totally different from the method that I explained to you upstairs, because for dry regular white and dry regular red, the process is interrupted after the fermentation. So the wine fermentate, the juice fermentate, and at yeast. In this moment they are reacting. It's a chemical reaction. The yeast are eating the sugar, and at the end of this process come out the bubbles. So the bubbles is like the digestion of the yeast. So when the yeast make a digestion of the sugar, they come out the bubbles.
Are you ready to drink wine?
Yes.
Of course. Always, right?
Alright. Oh, I'm scared.
I'm terrified. See, that's the right type of fizz, right?
The bubbles. Sauvignon Blanc?
It's Pinot Blanc.
Pinot Blanc.
You can take bread and oil for prepare your palate to drink it. Because oil is good for not getting drunk.
And y'all are babysitting. I'm like,
Oh, yes, Samantha. That's how you feel about it, sis.
That was the first one. That was the first one at first.
and then he's
I was trying to take my time.
I just didn't want. I didn't want to be judged.
Like, I will babysit
all day.
Listen,
I was sitting here for a while.
what kind of cheese is that?
It's Parmesan. And on the side, on the center is Parmesan, and on the side is cow cheese. Prosciutto, and this is like prosciutto cotto, like cooking prosciutto.
Yeah, they're both prosciutto. You want some of that salami looking stuff? Okay, just ask it.
Okay, so first of all, we have to observe the color. This color is like pale, it's yellow pale, so that means we use a process of maceration really fast. As I told you, it's just 24 hours, so the color is not too much because we don't keep the skin longer in contact with the juice, and it's pale for this reason. We can observe the edge of the glass. So if you inclinate your glass like this on a white surface or your tissue, yes, and looking inside the glass, you have to observe the last part of the liquid. So like the edge of the liquid. It's better not in front, but like this.
Oh, inside.
And look inside.
Right here?
Yes, exactly. If you look like yellow greenish, means the wine is young. If you look yellow gold, means the wine is ripe. When it's like orange, means the wine maybe is too old, that is not good anymore.
Okay.
So what do you think is this? Is more greenish?
Green.
Or
Yellow green.
Mine is
good.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, it's
gold.
It's
I was gonna say
yeah,
gold
but
too.
there are some.
I got
it's
better
not
eyesight
for
than
sure.
you.
It's not green like the leaf,
have your glass?
but it's green like this.
But it do look green. That's probably why I look green.
She ain't got her glasses. How much you see purple?
It's like the. Then we have to observe the last thing is shaking like this or like this.
Oh, okay. I'm
or
gonna
like
like
this is
this
more
I need
easy.
to be
Yes,
safe.
more easy. And you
like this.
and you have to observe the arches that they're going to create and the drops that go down. If the drops go down slowly, means the wine has a full body. If the drops go down fast, means the wine has a thin body. What does it mean, full body and thin body? Yeah. Really good video. Yeah.
I got a full body.
Like a tornado.
So yeah, shake until you see the drops come down. Full body means that we sacrifice some quantity for making
The drops, yeah.
So that means we keep less the quantity in plant, the quantity of bunches in plant. So we sacrifice some bunches
glide and go down
for
slow.
improve the quality.
and full
Thin body means really a lot. If you smell once and tell me if you perceive like fruity or flowers, for example.
It smells fruity to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. The
flowers.
first, because now so the first, it's fruity for sure. It's
Now
really
it's
citrus, like lime, really like apple or pear, really young, just picked from the tree. The second is flowers, yes. So maybe who's of you say flowers? It was because already smell at the beginning.
okay.
Because every time that you smell, you should perceive different thing, and in this way you recognize rich flavors wine. When you smell all the time the same smell, the same flavor, like fruity all the time, and don't evolve, don't change, means the wine is quite poor. But it's really good when you smell fruity and then you come back and you say, okay, now it's different and it's flowers, then come back again and maybe it's another thing more. So more category you find out and more the wine is complex and is rich. Try the last time. So fruity flowers, okay, we identified.
I said alcohol.
Yeah.
The last one, and is when your nose starts to burning. It's like fruity in your nose. That's the alcohol. So it's the last smell that you have to smell. Okay, so taste it. So take a source, not like always, but take a source of wine. Yeah. Oh, you finished.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Liz! Oh my god! We didn't start.
Puerto Rican. Okay. A little bit in your palate, so don't swallow immediately, but warm a little bit, and then swallow. After swallow, you have to breathe out through your nose and breathe in through your mouth. You have to count how many seconds you perceive this sensation. This sensation is the aroma, is the taste. How long is in your palate? I smell the beach. What is the beach? The beach, no, what?
She dry.
Beach, the sea,
I do
is
taste
the
the salty
minerals.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was because I was a Floridian. So I was like,
And it's really good recognized when in a glass of wine there is currency between a smell and a glass
Let me
of
try
wine.
this again.
Yeah, try again if you want, just for realizing how many seconds. Oh, sorry, how many seconds you perceive the sensation of aroma. Aroma is
Perceiving the
if it's
sensation,
short lasting,
for sure.
like disappearing after a few seconds, or long lasting, and you still keep in the taste in your palate.
You should tip my bar glasses.
And that's a really important parameter of
This is
quality.
strong,
It's called persistence or long lasting, and
You just hit
usually
me.
is really
I'm getting lit a little bit.
connected when we have in front of us a full body wine. So the drops go down slow.
Okay.
When the water, for example, is really thin because we make like this with the water.
Viscosity.
Viscosity of the oil is the extreme of consistency, and the water is the extreme of not consistency at all.
So I can say I'm like a fine wine, thick and full of body.
I used to say I'm like a
Hashtag 30.
Hashtag
I'm
30.
just Asian.
I need that.
Excuse me.
I know you've been hurt.
She got water in her glass. Okay.
She drank one.
Oh,
if you let me,
Coconut. That's why I'm always driving.
Yeah.
I'll take
Expert.
care of you.
like, what is going on? They're bonding. They're bonding.
So you ain't gonna sing the rest of it?
Good thing we only in our
What you mean? That's a good part.
Right. Good thing.
Guess what?
What? Chicken butt. Guess who? Brand new chicken butt.
I'm supposed to say, ask why. Liz,
Wait,
guess what?
what?
Chicken butt. Ask why.
Why?
Chicken thigh.
Oh, guess who? Chicken who? I was gonna say brand new chicken butt.
Oh, what's a new one?
I mean that. Y'all, we had such a great wine tasting class, and I'm not just saying that because I'm partly lit.
I want to see Nicoletta again.
Nicoletta is everything.
Nicoletta and her mama, okay?
Look at these roses.
Look at how beautiful.
Gorgianus.
And they have roses outside of each.
Oh my god, I had a rose tree when I was a kid.
Do you see these colors?
And it grew every summer on the side of my house. This is what this makes me think of.
They put roses outside of each vineyard.
Oh yeah, these are pink. I love that.
So beautiful.
Amber, how you feeling?
Drunk.
Make sure you treat her right the rest of this trip, Nick. Hey, turn up for the birthday girl. Hey, 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 hey. Safe travels, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're the best. Don't be talking about us when we leave.
I want all the pictures.
Okay.
Oh, we got you.
Listen, I want to see.
Who had me on Facebook?
I can't even keep this bitch stable.
You know what that means for us? We can jam it!